Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. This is our last alternate card using elements from the Full of Charm Paper Pumpkin Kit for June 2025. So I have taken that gorgeous side piece and cut out individual stems of flowers. And I'm going to use the circle greeting, and I'm going to stamp happy birthday on it, but I'm going to do it in 2 steps and using the washi tape, and I'll show you how I'm doing that. And then we're going to put it all together on a berry burst card base. And this is a 5 1/4 by 4 piece of, it's one of the backs of one of the cards. And I've just run it through, I've cut it down to 5 1/4 by 4, and I've run it through the mini corrugated folder. Got some ribbon we're going to put on there. Let's just see how this card builds. This is just so you can see where I'm stamping. It's nothing to do with the card. But I have covered the birthday portion of the happy birthday with washi tape. And I'm just going to ink up the happy and peel this off. Of course, that would be easier if I could actually get to it because I stuck it down too well. So let's just lift that up. Oops. Okay, let's peel that off. And then we're going to stamp it down over here. Just say happy, like that. Okay, and then I'm just going to grab a wipe and just clean that off. Like that. And then I'm going to take another piece of washi tape and I'm going to stick it over the happy piece. Just tuck it right down there. So all I can see is the birthday. And then I'm going to ink up birthday and tear off the washi tape and pop this down underneath like that. So we've got happy birthday, but we've split the greeting up so that it fits on my circle the way I want it to. Okay. And so let me take this out of the way. We've got that done. So let's start putting some things together here. I am going to put adhesive all the way around the edge here because I don't want it to kind of waffle away from the card. So we're just going to do this. And I'm going to put my ribbon on towards the bottom. Like that. And like that. And then I'm going to put my card base the correct way around and I'm going to pop this down. Now, as always, when you use the mini corrugated folder, it kind of shrinks up your paper a little bit. And that's fine. There's a couple of different things you can do. You can cut it just a little bit longer if you want, or you just leave it as is. So I'm just going to grab out of my drawer, if I can find it. Maybe I don't have any left. I had some gold thread, and I don't know that I've got, oh, I do still have some gold thread. So I'm just going to have that out so that I remember if I'm thinking about it. This is going to go down here like this, with the flowers kind of tucked in behind it. So I'm not 100% sure how that's going to look because I haven't got enough supplies to build 2 cards. But I'm going to pop this one on like this. And then I'm going to pop, maybe I'll start with the bigger one. So we're just going to take this off like this. We'll start with the bigger one. We'll tuck the end in behind and have the leaves over the edge there. So yeah, let's do that. Like that. So I'm going to need to put some adhesive on the back of this leaf here. So we've got the stem in behind. We've got the leaf attached down like that. Now maybe we can tuck this one in on this side like this. And then we'll put this one on this side like that. Okay, so I do have that little one left just in case, but I might just leave this like this. Do I want to tuck this down coming out of the bottom like this? Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Just this one last random piece, and we'll just tuck it down just to bring it all together. And I can do this. I can flip this through here. There we go. So that'll go down like that, and I'm going to dimensionalize this piece. So there's lots of adhesive on here because I had made a mistake on one of my card fronts. So I redid the video. I think it was video number 2. So there is already some adhesive on the back here. So I'm making the most of my kit by reusing pieces, even though I had made a mistake with them. So I'm just going to take the backings off of here. And I'm going to put a couple more dimensionals on. I'm going to put one on top of this adhesive here, so it doesn't stick the stick down to the card, and I'm going to put one on that one there, so it doesn't stick to the card. Okay, and we're going to pop this down like this, making sure our happy birthday is straight. So we're going to pop that down like that. Okay, and with the gold, like I say, I'm debating about the gold. I was thinking about tying a bow and putting it at the bottom there. So maybe we will do that. So I'll get one of the adhesive dots from the kit. I'm just going to tie this in a bow. And let's see how I can do this. If I can make it go. Nope. Okay. Let's try it again. And we're going to do it the old-fashioned way instead of the 2 loops together. And you all know that I am no good at doing bows on camera. It is not my strength. Let's tie that knot in the middle there, get that all done up. There we go. Okay, now is that bow too big for my card? A little bit. So I'm just going to tuck those ends just a little bit. And then I'm going to put an adhesive dot on the back of the bow. Just peel that off. And then we're going to pop it down right like that, except I want this piece underneath. So what I wanted to do when I was putting the adhesive dot on was make sure that that piece came down, and it didn't. So we're going to just peel that off. We're going to tie that knot a little bit tighter. And we're going to pull these 2 ends down like this, and we're going to put another dot, another adhesive dot on, so that it holds those 2 pieces where I want them. We're going to peel that off. And I'm just going to roll this back on itself so not so much of the adhesive shows. And then we're going to stick it back down. There we go. Okay, now we're going to trim these ends off like this. So I was thinking either a bow here or just tie a faux bow, but I like the bow there. And I'm going to take some of these sequins, and we're going to put one kind of up there like that. We're going to put one down here like this, and we're going to put a little one right there like that. And I think that is probably enough, but that is our last alternate card using elements from the Full of Charm Paper Pumpkin Kit. And if you would like to subscribe so you receive the next Paper Pumpkin Kit in July, please go ahead and log on to the Stampin' Up! Website, go to search for Paper Pumpkin, and you can subscribe for 1 month at a time, 3 months, 6 months, or a year. And please use my demo ID 220-8692 if you live in Canada. So thank you so much for watching, and let's create together again soon.